You know, Karth, I get that with the Indarspire being what it is, and the attack and the risk of, being caught. Even if I don't use my real name, won't they be able to match my face? Nothing? Well, right then, never mind. What's cracking with you people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last one, we made our way into the dueling ring, where we got to know a little bit more of the um, general public. Got a feel for what was going on, how people feel about the the end of the Mandalorian Wars came 4 years ago and should have brought an age of peace. It didn't. Why we're still doing those little tidbits in their loading screens. But we got here, and we did a couple of duels, got some money, started earning a reputation as the mysterious stranger, and we learned a little bit about the Sith occupation, about how aliens are treated, and off-worlds are treated, and that's about it. Ooh, that's right, Ghana Lavin. We told her what was what in the cantina, and now she's here for thugs.
You need a lesson on how to treat your social debtors. Daddy!
Yeah, so much for that. And I believe that's the end of her. We don't see her ever again.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium.
So let me see what you have for sale.
Because of the Sith.
So we have 386 credits. What I want to do now, not this, I want to grab this. This is actually a pretty decent weapon, a pretty decent kit to have right now. If you buy a certain amount, if you buy over, I think it's like 200 credits, the game will ask you if you really want to buy it. So we have medium armor. We're going to go ahead and buy this. I'm going to equip this. Bit of a lag there. Don't worry about it.
Well,
and
because of this,
now we have better defense. So now we're going to go here. We're going to sell this combat suit, and we're going to go ahead and sell this blaster rifle. Trust me on this. It's well worth it. Now, before we do anything else, I do not believe she has... No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back up to the kiosk in the alien kiosk in the apartment complex, and we're going to go ahead and buy his energy shield. Trust me on this. You're going to want to do this now, because I believe it's going to be hard to find energy shields for yourself later. The Republic was weak after the Mandalorian War, and former allies used that to their advantage. So yeah, you want to go ahead and grab this here and now, just so you can have a bit of blaster defense. Again, so what can I do for you? You want to see what I have in stock? Yeah. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting that the let me buy options up the first thing. So, now remember, once again, he sells stuff at a premium. Don't buy from him. Trust me, just don't. The sonic pistol is not a bad weapon to have. Attribute damage, dexterity is a balanced weapon, sometimes referred to as squealers. These weapons deliver a high-frequency jolt to the senses that can damage and potentially disorient an opponent. So it has a high ability to stun enemies. He's got a decent amount of stuff. You really only want to come here to buy his specific stuff that's like not unique to him. But this is what we came for. It's over 150. Okay, that's what it is. So we're going to leave that where it is. And now we're going to equip our energy shield. We equip it on our arms, and we can use it like so. I'm not going to click on it because that uses up a use. We can only use it 5 times before it burns out. So just keep that in mind. You're going to find more shields throughout the game, better shields that focus on specific things. Just keep that in mind when you're using it. Okay? It would have been helpful in the fight with Gurlon that we did in the last part, but I was confident that I could take him out because he was, as I remember him being specifically a blaster user, but once you get him in melee combat, he falters.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
So you can't talk to the Sith because, you know, they'll just get antsy.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business.
And he also did the exact same thing.
Stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Certain, and a lot of these characters have kind of flavor text that give you an idea what's going on around here. Not a bad thing to note, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Here. Gurney?
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Hey, medical droid. There's Zelka Forn.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Forn refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghoul disease? What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Zelka. I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
So he has advanced med packs, which do a lot more health than anything else. Will restore a lot more health than your regular med packs. Your antidote kits, which cure poison, basic med kits. Bio antidote package. So basically, this is an implant, a level 3 implant that grants you poison immunity. Nerve enhancement, immunity to mind affecting. So implants that regulate nerve system. So basically, it'll prevent loss of consciousness. So basically, it'll prevent you being stunned. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sell a couple of things here. I don't think we'll need any computer spikes anytime soon. So we're going to go ahead and sell these. Computer spikes are actually a good way to gain a couple of extra medical things if you need it.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Why does Davik want this cure so bad?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Why do you care gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
And what if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me? or some off-world stranger. Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
I think I'd rather give this. I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Alright, so we got an offer. Just going to ignore that for right now.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik's going to want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Leave this man alone, or you'll have to deal with me. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business. And we're gonna do this. Karth, if you don't mind, just blasting that punk, and we'll go from here.
You asked for this!
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Okay, here's 100 credits. Take them.
You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
And just like that, we get more light side points, and we lose 100 credits. Now, there's one thing I do want to actually go ahead and grab. I want to grab the Achani Ritual brand while I'm thinking about it. And yeah, I just want to grab that real fast, just because I want to show off what double-bladed weapon combat looks like. Ooh, remains. A vibroblade. And a vibroblade. Now, remains will stay until you pick them up, or until you go to an area where you can't get them anymore.
Welcome to...
So you don't have to worry
Because of
about
the Sith.
losing most equipment, but just keep it in mind. So go ahead and sell these two. I want to grab this. This is what I want. So we're gonna hold off on buying anything else. We can buy this. This might actually come in handy. Yeah, I think it gives a +2 to stealth, so we'll go ahead and grab this. We'll put this on for right now. Karth. I mean, we can give him that, but it won't really do him much good. We're going to go ahead and put this on. This is the Ritual brand. So, if you want to use a double-bladed weapon, here's another one you can use. So I'm going to show this off real quick, just to kind of, well, next time we get to a fight, I'll show this off. But, yeah, we're for keeping a low profile, we're kind of getting into everybody's business. This is the third time I think Davik Kane's come up with, been talked about. Remember we learned about Holden from, and then we got 100 credits, so we really get a net even if we were to hand over some monies, because he's got that 50 each. We learned about Holden from Dia. And he worked for Davik. We learned about Davik from Keble Yurt. He pretty much runs everything around here. And that's about it. So yeah, that's what I heard about that. No, and then we heard about it from Giran. So yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. Child.
You ever seen a swoop bike? I've seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
Okay. So we're just gonna keep on going on down here. We got a couple of drunks over here.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to Laura says you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said, these streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Hey guys, we can all be friends here. Let me buy you a drink.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys, this slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
And that ends that one.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
Gortum Kolu.
Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
Vermin and scum? What are you talking about?
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
I don't know which is worse. Your hate-mongering or your ignorance.
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
You're not kidding about that, Garth. No, you're not kidding about that.
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders.
Uh-huh. A droid shop. Okay, very interesting. Complete droid. Get a T3H8 and a T3M4. Okay. Janice Null. A customer? Come in. Janice Null at your service. Welcome to my droid and droid supply shop. Always good to see a new face. Customers are hard to come by. A lot of the Tower citizens won't even come in here. They refuse to shop at a store owned by a Twi'lek. What do they have against Twi'leks? They don't like aliens much here in Upper Taris. They tolerate us Twi'leks, but they rather see us as dancers in the cantina than successful business owners.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
You'll see a few aliens around, but most of the non-humans stick to Lower City. I've learned not to dwell on it, though. Try to stay focused on running my shop, running my store. My selection's a bit limited right now, unless I've confiscated all my assault droids, but I've got a utility droid you might find interesting. Utility droids, what do they do? What don't they do? They're great at making vehicle repairs, for starters. Pretty handy to have in a fight, small but tough with a surprising amount of firepower. And there's no better codebreaker security system slicer around. Not that I ever condone you doing anything illegal, of course. Let me see what you have for sale. You want my inventory, or are you here to buy a utility droid? My prices are very reasonable, and all my droids come with a money-back guarantee. Okay, let me see your droids. I only got 2 droids left. A rebuilt T3H8 unit for 50 credits, and a top-of-the-line T3 Info model with all the options. But he's not for sale. Why offer him? Tell me about the top-of-the-line T3 Emporium droid. The T3 M4 is the best utility droid ever built. Top-notch code red, with expert security programming and droid repair skills. He's even got the firepower to be handy in battle. The little guy is the absolute top of the line, but he's not for sale. It's a custom job I'm holding for a very special guy. Sorry. My inventory is a bit limited because of the quarantine, but if you need anything to do with droids or computers, this is the shop. Now, if you had waited till later, you could actually. No, wait, never mind. I'm thinking about something else. Let me see what you got for sale. Let's see, inventory. So we got computer spice, droid armor, targeting computer, sensor pro. So this is basically where you want to come if you want to get a droid. So let's go ahead and buy us a droid then. Let me see your choice. Let's see. You know a bargain when you see one. This little guy's as reliable as used droids get. I did the reconditioning on him myself. Don't worry, he'll follow you everywhere. Is there anything else you need? Well, let's take him for a spin, shall we? We'll see you around later. Don't forget my store motto. Need droid parts, get his knowledge of gal. Alright, come here, you little T unit. Doop doop doop. We've got a droid to follow us around. We can make this happen. Third party member, though we can't control him. He didn't even get out the front door. Didn't even get out the front door. Janice, we got a problem. Hey, welcome back to my shop. Hey, where's that little T3H8 unit I sold you? It blew up. I can't get my money back. It blew up? Huh. Well, I taking care of that little cross-wiring problem. Well, don't worry. I run an honest business here. I don't have to give you a refund, but I don't want to lose a customer. Here, have your 50 credits back. No hard feelings, right? No hard feelings. Glad to hear it. I can afford to make my customers unhappy. This is stuff enough as it is, so anything else you need? Now, I don't think my persuasion skills high enough to persuade her to give me anything. Maybe I'll see you around later. I think all she gives you, is extra money. I don't think she gives you any special abilities. Oh, by the way, that little flare I did there, if you hit the Y button, you'll always bring up your weapon.
A plague spreads through our streets. It cannot sit idly by while this corpse infects our society.
And I believe this is the Sith base. Got some. And if you look around, yes, you will see some ships taking off and landing on that pad up there. It's pretty cool, actually. Look at the reference to Slave 1 there, from what I can tell. Let's put that here. Military base. So we can't get in there. The code's just too heavy. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can't go to the lower city, because we pretty much explored everywhere we can in the upper city. So we just got to get to the lower city now. Sith Guard.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
Where can I get authorization papers?
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along.
Can I ask some questions?
I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the tourist board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
Okay, so we can't. So then we don't have the authorization papers. We don't know where to get authorization papers, so we need to get a uniform. Now, I remember in the last part we bumped into an off-duty Sith officer who said that they were having a bit of a party after their shifts ended, and some weren't going to go back to the base to lock up their uniforms. Well, this is the only place I've been to yet. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. To the apartments. North Apartments. Well, nothing to worry about that. But yeah, so gotta do a bit of espionage when we get to lower cities, and we want to do this if you want to try to keep going. So let's go ahead and explore around here. I don't see any aliens. Look, it's just humans here. Low security door.
No problem. Got it.
Ooh, got a couple of people here. Hello.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
You're right, but I don't like you guys, so screw it. I'm taking your stuff and I'm leaving.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
It's funny, they just kind of react, you know, how you'd expect someone to react. There's the party, so let's go ahead and skip that for right now. This door's open, so let's go into here. Just gonna go ahead and keep on keeping on. A woman?
Stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs.
Okay, well, same warning we always get. This place is open and you can't really do much in here. I see some drinks on the floor and... oh, here we go. Foot Locker. Parts. Credits. Man.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
Okay, interesting. So, yeah, so this basically just a human apartment, so no aliens whatsoever.
Got it.
Largo.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
What are you babbling about?
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
Maybe I could help you with your problem with Davik.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
Well, looking for you, I've got money to spare. Here, I've got 200 credits you can have.
You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
And there you go. So this is obvious by now I'm doing a light side run of this game. Okay, and more parts and stuff. Because I'm not worried about it because I got enough things on me that it's like for City North that I can literally just get away with, you know, getting stuff and selling it around because I just have that kind of money on me.
Is you one of the Sith? My daddy says the Sith are nothing but bullies. You don't look like a bully.
Yeah, I'm just a thief. And here we are, Sarna.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Huh. It's out cold. So we'll go ahead and see the Sith backpack has inside of it. Sith Armor. Anything else we can take here? No. So what we do now is put on Sith Armor. It actually does have a defense rating, though it is terrible. But if you have a max dexterity bonus, it becomes pretty decent. It actually comes close to matching. It's actually better than the light battle armor if you have a max dexterity bonus. I don't think we have a max dexterity bonus. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. And we look like a Sith. Now we go walk up to these people. Suddenly...
Please, don't take me for questioning. I don't know anything, I swear.
You're one of them Sith, ain't you? My mommy says I'm not supposed to talk to you.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get in the way of official Sith business.
And yeah, everyone changes their tune when they start talking to me.
You're one of them Sith, ain't you? My mommy says I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Talk to this woman here. What do you have to say?
I'm sorry. I don't want to get in the way of official Sith business.
So yeah, it's just some generic kind of responses. That's pretty much all it is. But we're going to call it a part here today. And the next one, the sprawling capital of Taris covers most of the planet. It was built over a century of prosperity. Not bad. But we're going to call it a part here today. In the next one, we're going to use our newly acquired Sith disguise to get into the lower city. I have been Anansi. You have been awesome. And I will catch you later.